we are going to make raw burgers, jalapeno burgers. The jalapeno really gives it the spice that a hamburger would have. So it's a pretty simple recipe. What we're going to use is, I have 3 cups of soaked walnuts. They're not dehydrated. I soaked them for about 2 hours. And we're going to put those into the food processor. And then I actually wrote down this recipe to make sure you guys got the proper measurements. So I'm doing better. So here I have just roughly cut up 1.5 jalapenos. If you like it spicier, you can put more. If you like it less spicy, you can put less. But 1.5 seems to be about what most people like. We are also going to use 3/4 of a cup of the soaked sun-dried tomatoes. So 3/4 cup sun-dried tomatoes soaked for about 2 hours is what I did. We are going to put in 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Or I'm sorry, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of garlic. Is that enough? I might like more garlic, but I'm big on garlic. And I'm going to put in a teaspoon of paprika. I am going to put in 2 teaspoons of black pepper. And actually, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of Himalayan sea salt. And we're going to just grind that all up. I didn't plug it in. Hold on. My mother-in-law's behind the camera giggling at me. All right. Okay, I'm going to push that down and then reprocess it. Now this is kind of a big recipe. I kind of tripled the recipe because of the size of our family. So if you like the recipe but it's too many burgers for you, just cut the recipe in half and maybe freeze some. You can freeze it and then just throw them in the dehydrator when you're ready, one at a time. And you'll probably do this a few times just to make sure everything's incorporated really well. I'm going to do it one more time. But it smells good. think that's good. Now what we'll do is we will, actually don't need the bowl, is we will put it on a dehydrator sheet in the form of a hamburger. Some people have a hamburger press, or they'll use an old can to kind of press it into the right size so that it looks just like a hamburger. I don't have one of those, so let's see. I don't have a spoon. So you press it into the shape of a hamburger, just like if you were forming a regular hamburger to throw on the grill. You'll just shape it like that and continue doing that until your batter's all used up. You can't see it. So here's what it looks like on the sheet. After about, I would say, 2 hours, you can go ahead and flip them and take them off the sheet. That way they're getting air circulation all the way around. And it just depends on how crispy you like it on the outside. I personally like my stuff real crispy, because when you put a tomato and avocado and everything on top of this, it will soften it up a little bit, and I don't like my burger at all soggy. So I tend to like mine to be left in overnight in the dehydrator. Rigo likes his to be a little bit softer. It makes him feel like a juicy hamburger type of feel. See, I was one of the ones that would burn my meat, so that's why I like it crisp. So it really depends on what you like. If you like the juicy burger, you're probably going to want to leave it in maybe 4 hours at 115. If you liked it burnt before, leave it in overnight. Or, you know, start it at night and have it for dinner the next night, something like that. And when it's crisp, it's so yummy to me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these on here, and we'll show you the finished product once it's done. Alright, here's the final product of our burger. This is one of the smaller ones that I made, and Rigo's going to be the taster. Let me see the inside. It's been in there about 4 hours.
I can taste the, with the jalapenos? That's good.
He likes them softer, so it seems like a juicy burger. I like them crispier, so we're letting him try it about 4 hours into dehydrating. It's about how he likes it. Good. You do want to flip it about halfway through, whichever, if you like it crispier or if you like it softer, just halfway through. Softer about 4 hours, 2 on each side. Crispier, maybe about 4 hours on each side. And that's our burger.